Okay, so the end of time. I know you're a big fan, Shay.
Ah!
A big, big fan. So
Uh,
I don't think I can do it justice in the same way that you can. So again, I'm gonna let you take the floor for a bit and have your rant. I won't even speak. Just let it all out.
okay. The End of Time. Written by Russell T. Davies. Directed by some git with a camera. Produced by, I don't know, some fuckhead. They kept changing the Russell T. Davies here like every 5 minutes. I don't fucking know. Quite possibly the worst thing. No, not quite possibly. Definitely the worst thing I've ever witnessed with my two eyes, two ears, and general bodily senses. Um, there, in my opinion, there are no redeeming factors in this episode. It's the worst thing I've ever seen. The fact that it has the Doctor Who logo on it, I think, is just an insult to things like the Twin Dilemma and Time Lash. Uh, the fact that something can be worse than Hellbent, I think, is a true testament to
Failure.
humanity's, yeah, just failure in general. Like, so the episode started. Okay, Dylan, I hope you don't mind. I'm gonna do like a play-by-play analysis of the whole fucking
Go
story.
on. I'm sitting back and enjoying.
All right, so first off, the episode starts with Bernard Cribbins, who is probably the only somewhat okay thing in the entire fucking 2.5 hour story, or whatever the shit it is. I don't fucking know. And he's walking, and then he goes into a church, and then there's the fucking TARDIS on a plane on a fucking window. Where? Why? How? How did it get there? Why did it get there? How come of all the churches in England, fucking Wilf had to walk into that one with the TARDIS there? It's a
Well,
bit
we know how
convenient,
it
don't
gets
you think?
there. We know how it gets there, but it is a
How?
complete and utter coincidence that Wilf just happens to walk into that church, even though he doesn't usually walk into churches. And then they give some explanation later on about how the universe has a plan for them or its destiny. And it's like, is this
Oh,
Doctor
jeez.
Who? Anyway,
That's
go
just.
on.
Oh, fucking hell. And then that woman, it's that woman, yeah, that
Oh,
woman in the
no,
fucking
no.
shows up. Okay, that woman, Stuart Hardy, he who moans, Stu Bagful, whatever you want to call him, said it best. What a load of shit. She literally just shows up when Russell was like, oh, shit, I'm plot forward. And she's like, oh, Wilf, you have to fuck off now
Yeah, she is a
and do
plot
this.
device.
It's so irritating. And then at the end, they throw it into it like, oh, was it the Doctor's mother? Who cares?
That's never
Who gives two
explicitly said on
shits?
screen, might I add. It's never explicitly said. Just Russell
Yeah.
said that in an
And
interview. It was kind of meant to be, but nobody
and
knows.
we don't need to know. We don't need to know who the Doctor's mother is. It's fucking pointless. What does it add? He had a
Exactly.
mother. Whoa, okay, way to destroy Lung Barrow, you cock. I just mean, fucking hell. And then there's that whole shit with John Sims, Master, invading everyone's dreams, even though he's fucking dead. I don't
Yeah,
know.
what's with
And then
that? What's with that? How does he
I
make
don't know.
everybody in the universe have bad dreams? It's
I
never
don't know. It's
explained.
so
It's
weird.
ridiculous.
And how is him just laughing a bad dream? Like,
Oh, no, no,
come on.
no. Fuck that laugh. I heard it
Yeah,
so
true.
many times in the end of time, and I hated it towards the end. It was bad in the beginning, but by the end, I was like getting PTSD whenever I heard it. I was like having a seizure and tearing all of the posters down from my walls, throwing DVDs at the side, and throwing my David Tennant effigy out the window and setting it on fire. Although I don't actually have a David Tennant effigy because I don't like
Not
David Tennant.
anymore because he threw it out the window.
Exactly.
But yeah, I can't remember what order the scene's going, but there's that scene in the prison where Lucy Saxon, fucking who remembered her 2 years on, and then she gets taken out by that weird woman, and apparently they took the Master's ring from when the Doctor burned him. How come the Doctor, when he was burning the Master, didn't look over a hill and go, holy shit, who the fuck is that woman just chilling while we burn a dead body Viking funeral style? And then they take his ring, and then somehow, using the books of Saxon, fuck off, use necromancy, fucking dark magic, to resurrect him, and he's coming out of this cloud, and then Lucy's just like, haha, no thank you, and throws some fucking holy water into it or some shit, and then he starts screaming, and then the place burns down, and then all that happens is he goes blood, and then there's that picture of him running past, and he's in that really stupid fucking blurred black outline thing that looks like a stick figure from one of those wet floor signs, and then the doctor he shows up on the Ood sphere, and no one cares about the Ood, alright? No one cares. They're just Sensorite ripoffs. And he shows up, and he's acting all jolly, even though the end of the Waters of Mars is like really dark and depressing. You're like, oh shit, what's gonna happen next time? And then he walks out, the tire is fucking wearing a flower thing, and just like, oh whoa, look at this, beep beep.
Can I just interject here? Fuck the silly music. They play it in that scene, and they play it in a few other scenes, and they play it throughout the Tennant era. I absolutely despise Murray Gold's silly music. It's so off-putting and horrible, and you can just tell that every time that music plays, there's bad jokes. That's probably why I hate it, just because I, relate that music to awful, horrible jokes. Yeah. So yeah, go on. I just wanted to say that.
So he shows up at the Ooze here, and they're like, oh, whoa, everyone's been seeing you in their dreams, so that means that everyone in the entire universe has been seeing John Sim in their dreams. Not a pleasant situation. And then he goes and holds hands with all the Ooze, and somehow is able to see their fucking dreams. I don't know. And then he, runs off without any explanation. He's like, oh shit, gotta go! And then a bunch of shit happens, Bunch of shit. So basically, Donna's there. Why did she need to come back? She had a perfect end. Why did she need to come back? I mean, it was a wank ending.
Russell can't help himself.
Well, neither can Moffat. And so she's there, and it's Christmas, and they're like, whoa, look, I got you this fucking book. And then, yeah.
That at least makes a little sense, because it's like parts of Donna's memory resurfacing.
I suppose. I still don't get anything about that book. Who was that guy who wrote that book? What was his point?
He was the billionaire who did the experiments in the basement, which allowed the Master to become everyone and also get Gallifrey back.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
but it was meant to, make his daughter live forever, was the original.
What a load of shit. What a load of shit. Anyway, and then the woman shows up again and tells Wilf to get on with it and stuff. So he does. And then the doctor shows up, and Wilf's like, you fucking dickhead, if Donna sees you, you're gonna die. No, she's not, you're gonna die. She's gonna die. And then the doctor's like, oh, wibbly wobbly, wibbly wobbly. And then they fuck off into the TARDIS, and then Jesus Christ. Basically, it's shit. And then there's the cactus people who are like the comedy relief characters, and one of them's that guy from Horrible Histories, but there's no comedy and there's no fucking relief, that's for sure. And
well, there is comedy. It's just not funny.
Yeah, if you're a fucking 4-year-old on ecstasy.
Oh yeah, I mean it's fine for toddlers, but you'll find that Doctor Who's got to be for everybody, not just toddlers.
Yeah. Oh, and then the Master... Okay, I'm just mainly doing this out of order now, because I've got no fucking clue. The Master eats a chicken menacingly. It's so stupid. Oh, fuck, we gotta talk about that. There's a scene. That scene is so bad. That scene in the junk... Why is there a burger van in the junkyard?
It's such a random place. Who is walking by that burger van, other than those two people?
And then they're like, oh, you can only have one. Why? Who else are you going to sell them to? Fucking the used tire in the corner? I don't think so.
You sell them to a very hungry man who just wants to eat them menacingly.
Oh, yeah, and then those fucking skeletons that have steam coming off them are so fucking fake. It's actually hilarious.
Yeah, Cyril from the Celestial Toymaker, when he dies, he looks convincing.
Yeah, even though he pulled the fucking potato man. And then there's that scene with, the doctor, and he shows up, and then, I can't remember a lot, despite watching it yesterday. Basically, what happens is, the Master turns himself into everyone! Everyone! Oh, except for Donna, Wilf, and the Doctor. Okay, Wilf, I can understand because he was in that plot device.
That is what that is.
The Doctor, I can understand because he's an alien. Donna, why? is because it's probably some wibbly wobbly bullshit that I don't fucking understand. But
Wobbly,
it's
wibbly,
wibbly wobbly wibbly wobbly wibbly wobbly.
my Welsh accent is not on point, and you can only do muffat, I'm afraid. So
Yeah, true. But fuck, it's wank, and that chamber is literally a plot device. They literally explicitly say one person has to be in it at all times.
It wouldn't have been
just
in the story if it wasn't for the fact that the 10th Doctor needed to regenerate, and that's not the way to write a story. Things shouldn't be there just for the sake of the plot. They should be there because they should be there because of the setting.
Yeah, and what a shit design for a chamber. Like, did no one think, what if there's an accident and whoever goes in there is going to die? Well, fuck them. Fuck them. Like, this is what I say, this is the rules. One's got to be in there at all times. What the fuck? Do they have to sleep in there overnight?
That's a good point.
Shit's going on. Do they have, like, a roster of 15 minutes? And what do they do when they're in there? Just stand around, or they fucking control? Oh, yeah, there are controls. But what do the controls do? And how does this gate work? How does he turn everyone into himself? I don't understand. And then when everyone is himself, it's so fucking dumb. It's so dumb. It's painful to watch. John Sim dresses all these different people like,
you see, it might actually be funny if it wasn't for the fact I was meant to believe that was the master.
Yeah. If they played it for laughs and there was a villain other than the master, maybe I wouldn't hate it so much. Maybe I'd be like, hi, it's just a camp little story, like Time and Ronnie and Delta and Batman.
One thing I noticed in this story is how they always play it as if Wilf's wrong and the Doctor's right. But every time in this story, Wilf's right.
Yeah, I know.
Train's wrong.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I'm just all over the place. All I know is that we're situated in part 2, so everything that I talk about now, I think happens in part 2.
Part 2 is just even more of a mess.
Yeah. End of time. Part 2. Electric Boogaloo. So there's that scene with Donna. All right, and suddenly she is being surrounded by John Sim. Not a good situation for any person. And then she's like, oh, I'm remembering. And she remembers all that shit. And as we know, if she remembers, she dies. But no, she just shoots fucking halos out of her head and kills all the John Sims around her. But she's fine. But hold on. Hold the phone right there, pal. I thought you said she died. What's up with these fucking unexplained cop-outs, you fucking cunt? Don't do me like that, man. You set up the fact that if she remembered, she'd be dead. But oh wait, and then he's like, do you really think I'd leave my best friend without any protection? Couldn't you at least tell her family that so they weren't bricking themselves all the time? That she'd remember, you selfish bastard. You absolute fucking cunt. They must have lived in fear for like fucking ages because they thought if she even remembered you, that she was gonna die. What a load of shit! And
right.
I forgot about that cafe scene in part 1.
Oh no.
Oh shit. Fucking Dave Tennant or RTD or whatever fucking complaining about how, oh, when I die, it feels like dying and some other guy swans off in my ties. Fuck off, man.
And he's telling that Wilf, who's like, gonna die in 10, 20 years.
Every other Doctor, apart from Patrick Troughton, fucking accepted regeneration. Was like, well, it's just part of life. I mean, Patrick Troughton was forced into it, but he didn't. I mean, come on.
He didn't cry.
What do you do? Yeah, he didn't fucking cry, you soppy gimp.
Well, I just want to tell you something here, Shay. I saw somebody who thought that the end of time cafe scene, the end of time cafe scene was akin to the cafe scene in Remembrance of the Daleks.
Okay, cool. Fucking cunt.
Oh wow, way to get me unmonetized by YouTube. JK, I'm not really monetized.
Dylan, if you were, you'd make fuck all, let's be real.
That's very true. I might get a couple of pence though.
Hell yeah. You can get those target holes.
Pretty much.
Anyway,
can I just talk
I wish
about...
there was a target hole at the end of time.
Oh no. No, but you know how he falls down from that spaceship Why didn't he die? Tom Baker died when that happened to him.
Tom Baker died when he fell off a radio telescope. I know it's not canon anymore. Colin Baker died because he hit his head off a fucking exercise bike. Come on! You can't fall, like, 2 miles out of a spaceship through plate glass window and then smash onto a marble floor and just get up with a few fucking cuts, man. Fucking load of wank. Anyway, so the master has turned himself into everyone. Who knows why? Oh yeah, it's so he can triangulate the signal that is in his mind because he's fucking psycho and use it to transmit to everyone. And then it's like, oh look, the Time Lords are fuck off. No.
Character as well.
Yeah. And why do they have a fortune teller? They have access to all of time.
Yeah, and I just want to move on to that point. It's just a general complaint about the R2D era, but it's particularly prevalent in The End of Time. Why is there so many prophecies? I thought this was meant to be a sci-fi show.
It's like when they gave that woman in Planet of the Dead random fucking psychic powers. She'd be like, "You will knock 4 times."
Never explained.
How about you knock together a good story 4 times, Russell? You cunt.
Oh, top notch.
Because you've only done it once and it was midnight, alright? So fuck off with this. I'm not having it.
Well, let's not get into that. You don't want to trigger the R2D fans, but I do like more R2D episodes than Midnight.
I'll trigger all the R2D fans I want.
Of course you can trigger them, but this is a video where we're talking about the End of Time. We're only triggering End of Time fans. We need to stay on point.
Gotcha. Okay, so, yeah, the Time Lords are back, and Rassilon's there. I don't know why. Because why is he suddenly the president?
Well, they brought
is it Romana the president? Romana's the president in the Time War.
I'm pretty sure they brought him back towards the end of the Time War. Well, apparently, I don't know.
But why? They knew he was a dickhead. They knew he was gonna fuck him over like this. He's just explaining to the 5 Doctors how much of a cunt he is. They all knew.
Well, no, they said he might have been a cunt. But
are you really gonna take that chance? And then he's got that fucking glove. What's up with that shit? That gauntlet thing. The gauntlet of Rassilon. Was it presented to him on a fucking red gel pillow like in the Invasion of Time? Because if so, then it's not authentic.
Well, that's just his weapon, which is just strange, but whatever. It's not really a bad thing. It's just a bit odd.
But Timothy Dalton is pretty great.
Oh, he's pretty good, yeah. His voice is like butter. I just want to fact to it.
You just want to spread it out some toast.
Well, I would if it wasn't for the fact that the dialogue's terrible because it's written by Russell T Davies.
You've got a fair point. And then the master kidnaps the Doctor and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you," and then the cacti show up.
Well, that was ages ago. We've already jumped far ahead of that part.
Oh, okay. Well, we're jumping all over the place, alright? It's all wibbly wobbly. So the Doctor's in the spaceship with Wilf, and Wilf gives him his gun, and he's like, "Oh, I'd be proud to have a son like you." No, you fucking wouldn't. You'd be disappointed as shit. He's a whiny little cunt. So then they have some fucking space shoot off in the fucking sky, and Will's got a gun, and he's like, wow! Like a cowboy on ecstasy. Everyone's on ecstasy in the story. And then the Doctor's like, "Oh well, there's only one way to get down, and it's not land the spaceship, it's fucking jump out of it without a parachute." So he does just that, and rather than, okay, no, not if. Fuck it, okay? Fuck it. Fuck if, okay? Because it's not happening. Because he should have died. Should have died. That's all I'm saying. Should be a fucking stain on the floor at this point when he hits that fucking marble. Stain on the floor with a shit suit. Okay? And he stands up, and all the Time Lords come through. How? Okay, so some fucking crystal falls out, and he puts it in the machine. He's like, "Oh, well, there they are. There they are. Time Lords? How did that work? Their planet was destroyed. What did that diamond pull out of fucking time and space?"
Yeah, it pulled out of the time lock. I don't have too much of a problem with that. It's not as far.
I have a problem with that. And then Gallifrey shows up right next to Earth. Like, come on. What if you're in the International Space Station and they just fucking appeared right over you?
Dead.
You'd be in the fucking core of Gallifrey, just dying.
Well, either that or the gravity would push you away into the sun.
True.
In fact, the Earth should have went off its gravity.
No, Dylan, because wibbly.
Alright, okay, so I think it's time to, like, bring this to a close, and the final thing we need to talk about...
No, Dylan, please. Please let me do this.
Fine.
David Tennant's whiny cuntometer goes into fucking overdrive in the next few minutes, because Wilf is in the thing, and he's like... And I'm just like, oh, I am good, I'm so much more. And it's like, fuck off, you stupid cunt. Get in the fucking chamber, grow a pair, and fucking sacrifice your life for Wilf.
He's not sacrificing his life, he's sacrificing his regeneration. He's not...
Yeah, okay, he's sacrificing his regeneration. Any other doctor would have happily done so.
Peter Davison did.
Yeah, Peter Davison did. Peter Davison fucking shook off his regeneration to save a woman he'd known at that point when they were writing it for like 20 minutes. Okay? Come on, David, you wanker. And he's like, oh, I don't deserve to regenerate because it feels like dying.
How do you know dying feels like if you haven't died?
Yeah, and Wilf should have just been like, alright, fuck off then, I'll die. Fuck you. Well, fuck you. Live with that on your conscience. Yeah, but he should have been more blunt. And the doctor goes in, and he gets all the radiation, and then he fucking rubs himself, he fucking strokes himself off, and then all his cuts are gone. And then he goes around on his fucking bus trip tour.
The worst 20 minutes of Doctor Who begins.
Oh! Sorry. Yeah, worst thing.
Go on.
So it's like he went to, in like Sydney, if you live in Sydney, which probably don't because you're all Ponds, or anywhere else. I don't know if they do this in other places. Probably do it in England. Like tour buses where you go on and they take you around to all the sites and like, oh, it's like that, except with the Doctor's companions that don't give two fucks about. Like, he shows up and Mickey and Martha are there and apparently they're married. Why? Is it because they're black, you fucking racist?
No interracials. Doctor Who.
Why are they married? Seriously though, why are they married? They shared like what, one line of dialogue? I don't understand. And then the Doctor kills...
The big problem is with all of it, none of it adds anything. It's just Russell T Davies giving himself a wank off. That's all he's doing.
And the Doctor kills the Sontaran, and rather than actually saying anything to any of his companions, he just stares at them and walks off. Like, come on.
Apart from Rose,
he
has like a really crazy
Rose is the most important woman. And then he goes to see Sarah Jane. Understandable, alright? I can get that. Because she means a lot more to him than fucking Mickey. And he shows up and he saves her kid from being run over because her kid suddenly decides to be a fucking mom.
But that's the person from the Sarah Jane Adventures.
Yeah. And then he just sort of looks at her like, are you not going to say anything to them? You just sort of stare at her.
And somehow has that moody Tennant face which is like, the I'm so sorry one.
Yeah, he didn't say that in the story, did he?
No, he didn't, but I wish he did, because it's so funny.
One saving grace. Anyway, and then he goes to see the fucking granddaughter of that woman he fell in love with in Human Nature. Are you fucking kidding me? For real? Are you gonna do this? Really?
You see, what William Hartnell should have done is he should have went round seeing how all of his companions were getting on, as well as the granddaughter of Kameke from the Aztecs.
No, he goes, yeah, all his companions are doing, and he shows up in the middle of space and looks out the door, and then he waits an hour before he sees Katarina's lifeless body float past. He's like, and he just pulls out a checklist of it, and he's like, check off to see no now. No, he goes back to Kemble and he sees a pile of dust on the floor. He's like, there's Sarah. Gotta go see Dodo now.
Oh no. Well, she's
pregnant
with syphilis.
Yeah, he's probably going to see...
That's lore, by the way. That's genuine Doctor Who lore right there.
Space syphilis and pregnant Dodo. And then he's got to go see that policeman from the first part of An Unearthly Child. See how he's doing.
The policeman from the Feast of Stephen. They're the same person.
Yeah, of course. and they both would have been. They would have been.
Yeah, the universe has plans for them, Shay. It's prophesied.
Yeah, the universe. He would have seen. He would have gone to see that film he fucked up during the Feast of Stephen. Would have shook the director's hand like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, my boy. Oh, I'm gonna die now." And then he'd go check out
how the monoids are getting on with each other.
Yeah, you go check out how the monoids are doing. Like, hey lads, you alright?
In peace now.
It's all good. It's all good.
He points out to one gay monoid that there's another gay monoid and tells him his name. You see number 11. That's number 24. You two be perfectly together.
Come on, Dylan. And he'd go to Dido and he'd check out how they were doing. If the two men managed to find a way to reproduce yet, he'd check up on that Christian dude from the Romans, see how he's getting along. See how the Zarbi are doing, how's Rick and the Lionheart these days, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, and not to mention all the people that he left behind in the Reign of Terror.
True. He'd go visit Anne Chapel's grave, put some daisies on that.
Oh, and also release the meddling monk from the time meddling. That's how he got out.
True, that's how he got to Dalek's master plan. And he'd check up on the Space Museum, visit some of the exhibitions going on there. He'd go to that theme park from the Chase and be like, "Yo, Frankenstein, what's up, my dude? Thanks for destroying those dolls. That was helpful."
And
check out the Let's see if you can see that baby floating around the water.
Oh no.
If there's any chance there.
And then he goes into his TARDIS and he fixes the fast return switch so it doesn't get pressed in again and cause 2 episodes of pain and agony.
Yeah, he goes and checks on the Vord, how they do these days,
Go sees Marco Polo at his home in Venice.
How's that dude from Planet of Giants doing?
Oh,
didn't the
die? Oh wait, no. Apart from the policeman, that woman, they didn't die.
Yeah, he'll check on them. Like,
oh wait, no. Didn't the man get arrested? I don't remember if he died or not.
Oh yeah, he'll go to his trial.
They speak testimony against him.
He'll show up on Kemble again in the past and be like, "Okay, there's Mark Corey's corpse."
And then he goes into an alternate universe where Polly run away with Cherub and the smugglers.
Fucking hell.
Right,
yeah.
I think that's enough if Hartnell did the end of time. It's too tempting because it's so easy.
Can we do it with all the other Doctors?
No, we can't.
If Shroud did the end of time, you just show up at Toberman's 4th birthday party.
No, we can't. We've already done this.
Okay.
You can do it for one more. Do it one more.
Alright,
one more name drop.
One name drop? Okay, I'm trying to think of the best one possible. Shit. Fuck. Dylan, no. The 7th Doctor, before he regenerates, he goes and checks on the Toll Master from Delta to the Batterman. How's Ken doing these days, Sorry, I had to think of the best character. To 1957!
The rock and roll
years! What a beautiful man.
Oh no. Okay. And I think just to finish this off, we need to talk about is actual regeneration. How fucking over the top, though. Like, the TARDIS literally explodes for no apparent reason, even though that's never happened before. It's not like this regeneration's any more extreme than any previous ones. I don't get it. Why does it explode? It makes no sense. The TARDIS isn't part of them.
Dylan, it's crying because the Doctor died.
Oh, and I don't want to go. Just, that is the worst line of Doctor Who.
Sure, they have a take of that where he's actually fucking crying like a fucking 2-year-old.
He is crying in the actual one. He's got wet little pits.
Yeah, but in one of the other takes, he's like actually full on. Yeah, more or less.
Oh, it's so pitiful. Like, it's so pathetic. It's really pathetic. It's not the Doctor. I don't care what you say, that's not the Doctor.
Like, he's so selfish. Like, fucking come on, man. You'll still be there. You'll still be the same person. Just, the next one won't be such a whiny cunt.
Oh, you're a bastard, Shay.
Well, fuck David Tennant, alright?
Yeah, I agree. He is the worst Doctor. Haters gonna
And
hate on me for my
a
opinion
message.
of hating.
I mean, the bit with Matt Smith is probably the most enjoyable bit in the entire
It
episode.
is.
You're like, oh,
That's the
God,
worst
that
part.
shit fest is over.
That's the worst part. I really don't like Matt Smith's Doctor, but when he came on, it was like a sudden sense of relief. I was like, whoa, this is so much better than anything I've seen in the last 2 hours.
Also, okay, what's up with the thing? What's up with the lottery ticket that he gives to Donna? Like, the
She
hell?
wins the lottery.
Yeah, but I like how he's like, oh, I had to borrow some money from your dad. I'm
That's
sorry.
like the most boring way to use time travel.
It's like, dude, why didn't you just fucking pay for it yourself, you cheat cunt? Come on.
Oh well.
Don't fucking name drop.
I think we've summed up why we don't like the end of time. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. One more thing.
One more thing. You get one more
When
thing.
the Doctor goes to see that fucking person from Human Nature's granddaughter or something. First off, the book of Human Nature is a million times better than the episode.
The episode's still good though.
Yeah. But what casual viewer would have been like, oh, well, that's, it's obviously the granddaughter of the person from Human Nature. Come on, guys, it's easy. Who? Who would have done that?
I don't know. Anybody
And then
who's
even when
paying
he
attention,
explained
I don't
Even
think
when he
that's.
explained it, you just like, was she happy? Who was happy? I didn't even fucking know what was going on when I watched it. I was like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
And she looks at him like she knows. Like, is there something you're not? Does she know? Does she know who he is?
Yeah, were there any photos of him? How does she know what he looks like?
Fuck's going on?
It's not like they had loads of cameras back in 1916 or 1913, was it, or 1912?
And if they did, they surely wouldn't have been bringing them to fucking schools to take pictures of the fucking substitute teacher.
He was there for like a couple weeks at the most.
Yeah.
Oh well, there we go.
Right.
That is the end of time, ladies and gentlemen. If you disagree, please feel free to say so in the comments. I'm sure Shay will love replying to you. I'm sure.
Please feel free to fuck off. Please feel free to rethink your opinion and fucking get it correct. Yeah, mate. Oh, come over here, I'll fucking get a stomp you can.
And yeah, so if you don't mind getting roasted by Shay, post why you disagree in the comments. If you agree, if you don't mind getting a blowjob off Shay, post that in the comments too. And I think that's about it, I think it's about it for this video, and I'd like to thank Shay for coming on and being absolutely amazing. It's been great having you on.
Thanks, Dylan. It's been great being here with you, my love.
But it's been much better than watching the end of time, that's for sure. So thank you for watching.
Well, Dylan, I wouldn't place bets on that.
Thank you for watching. Oh no, Shay, you bastard. And I'll see you all back next time in another video.